North Carolina. The 4 o'clock news starts now.
A family arrested for murder. Their neighbor shocked as she heard the gunfire in what police say was a custody battle that turned deadly.
We have a follow-up now. It's a case that even those closest to a Simpsonville family say they can't believe. A mother, father, son, daughter, and her boyfriend all charged with murder. They're accused in a plot to kill a man over a custody battle. Police say he was hit with a hammer and shot as he tried to get away.
John Farrell was killed Saturday night after his father-in-law claimed he thought he was an intruder, but Simpsonville police say that's just not how it went down. We were the only ones in the courtroom yesterday afternoon as each of the accused faced the judge at the Simpsonville Police Department. They are charged with murder and weapons charges. Parents John and Margaret Hughes, their son Jacob, their daughter Jane, and her boyfriend Andrew Martin all there in court. Simpsonville police say the Hughes family planned this entire murder out, and it happened at their home. They say the brother took his sister's estranged husband, John Farrell, to a bar nearby. Then they went to the Waffle House to get some food. Then he invited him back to the house because he said that Farrell could see his 2 kids that he hadn't seen in at least a year. Well, in less than a half hour, the chief says Farrell, while the mother of the kids, beat Farrell with a hammer. When he tried to get away through a window there in the kitchen, police say that's when he was shot and killed by his father-in-law. And today, a neighbor of the Hughes family is reacting to the news of their arrest, saying no one saw this coming.
And Fox Carolina's Andrew Reeser joins us live from our newsroom with more on that. Andrew?
Diana, all 5 suspects right now are behind bars, and the Hughes home right now sits empty as a shocked neighbor says the street where cops say John Farrell's murder happened is one of the most talked about spots in Simpsonville.
It really disturbs me.
Tabitha Memnaugh's backyard sits adjacent to the backyard of the Hughes family. Simpsonville police say they and a 5th suspect plotted to kill John Farrell, who was trying to get custody of his 2 kids. Memnaugh says she was stirred in the night by the gunshot that killed Farrell Saturday.
The bangs I heard that were the gunshots, I thought I was dreaming.
She says her husband went outside to see what happened, but darkness prevented him.
He thought they were firecrackers and didn't really think nothing about it.
Now that the Hughes have been arrested, Memnaugh says she can't believe what police are calling a plot to kill was planned just feet from her home.
My heart was like going out to Mr. Hughes and his family, thinking such a tragedy. When the news broke last night about them all being arrested, I mean, I was shocked.
The latest developments are a harsh reminder for attorney Grant Varner of just how ugly child custody cases can get.
What raises a red flag for me is when I hear a specific and credible threat, such as, I'm going to make sure you never see these children again.
Family court documents claim Farrell's father-in-law, John Hughes, had made that threat. Records also show Farrell's estranged wife had filed multiple restraining orders against him, claiming he abused her. Now, Jane Hughes, her parents, and her boyfriend are in jail accused of killing him. And Tabitha Memnaughh says she wonders if you can ever truly know your neighbor.
I've seen Margaret Hughes, you know, once or twice she would be walking up and down the road with a little boy, and she's actually come to my house, you know, and talked to me for a minute or 2, and she seemed normal. I mean, just a nice person.
And there are questions as to where the children who essentially have lost both parents now are going to be placed next. Coming up later on in the newscast, we're going to hear from a court-appointed advocate who's going to tell us a little bit more about that. For now, live in the newsroom, Andrew Reeser, the 4 o'clock news.